Hi guys, it's Colette. Welcome back to my channel, and this is a wee coffee and chat. And it's been a while since I've done one. I think it was after a week or so after Nelly passed. It's 5 weeks now, and I still had a big cry this morning missing her. It's just one of those things, isn't it? They go so deep in our hearts. So I thought I'd just do a wee update to let you know I'm fine, what's going on, and thank yous. And before we go much further, I need to thank the 3 people last month that donated to the channel via PayPal button or coffee button. So thanks Karen, thank you Claire, and thank you Anonymous. um, Thank you so much. This really helps so much. And just, I know all of you here are quite regular with buying me a wee coffee, so I do appreciate it. Please know that I do that. So yeah, main thing is we're getting there a wee bit. Was out and about for the first time last week. I got new glasses. I'm really chuffed with them. I really like them. I've got them dirty already. See the sides? Of course they're blue. Had to be blue. But yeah, and I have a problem that my dad had with his glasses, and it was funny, but I think as a woman it's more annoying, but it's okay too. I can't put them right back, or my eyelashes curl up and get stuck on them. And my dad had the most beautiful blue eyes, and when he put his glasses on, his eyelashes were against them like that. They had to keep pushing them forward. So um, I've got the same problem if I've got mascara on, but not without, I don't think. Well, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, went to get the glasses. My sight hadn't got a wee bit. Yeah, they're dirty already on the inside with my eyelashes. Oh god. Anyway, yeah. So my sight had only gone down a little bit. So I was really pleased with that because it was way before lockdown that I saw the optician. Um, so that was good. And the main thing was I have to put eye drops in every day for the Sjogren's eye problems, and there had been no degeneration there by the plaques of Sjogren's. So yeah, all round, very, very, very happy with my new glasses, and a thumbs up to Simpsons and Larkhall, who've been there as long as I can remember. Um, it's a lovely family optician, and Jim and I have been going there since we moved out to this area. But I remember them being in Larkhall when I used to work in Hamilton, or when I used to come with my mum to Hamilton for a wee sort of round the town. So it's nice to support a little family business. I believe they've got a Hamilton branch too. I've just never been there. Anyway, for those of you in the States and Australia or whatever, I have a really good optician. So thank you, Simpsons. Let it go. Anyway, yeah, so got them. It involved a little bit of driving, but I had my splints on and I was okay. And we managed to get parked reasonably enough. Jim's walking's deteriorated quite a lot in the last couple of years, so the two of us are like an old couple with our sticks or our walkers, or occasionally one in a wheelchair, and it's I think our faces are so well known that it's just like, oh hi hi. So but it was nice. Anyway, I'm babbling on. But there's a coffee and a chat. Yeah, so we're fine. We're looking forward to some better weather. It's been very rainy and warm here, which isn't the best. And my main thing is I hope it's not too sunny next week. And the reason for that is that I'm going on a writing retreat to get the this year's book knocked into some sort of form, so that I can get it out before Christmas, or October, even September. It depends how this week goes. But it's a very inexpensive writing retreat because it's in the cottage. And I'm just trying to get my mind set into that. If I were away and I had a beautiful cottage in a lovely area, and I could sit and write and then go out in the garden, or have a, literally have maybe almost packed lunches and do nothing but writing, and sort of just writing and maybe a wee bit of editing. I knew that that's the way I work best. So we do have a lovely cottage, and we do live in a lovely area, and I do have a book to knock into shape. So this might go out Sunday or Monday, but Monday onwards right through to Saturday, I'll be hopefully doing some good words. There's a big bulk of the book already there. And I want to ask you a question about that. This is the Wisdom and Magic book. There's all sorts of things in it, life, some blogs, some things from the other books, and lots of new things about what I think about things. But I'm also putting spells and rituals and stuff in it. Now, theoretically, this book, when I started it, I thought I'd go to about 45,000 words, 50,000 words. As I go ahead, even when I do new videos, it brings up new things that I can write about or have the intention of writing about and then doing the video. So this book could go to about 85, 90,000 words, but it would take me till next summer or next autumn to get it out. So I'm thinking of doing a volume 1 and a volume 2 to get some new work out there. Dying to Live was out a year and a half, 2 years ago. It's actually got 99 reviews. So if anybody likes it and would fancy being number 100, on you go, Amazon UK, please. So yeah, so would you prefer to get new work with Grandmother Wisdom and Magic in a reasonable sized book, one this year and one next year, or wait for till about 2023 October to get a much bigger 1 volume book? I'm more inclined to want to work on it as 1 book just now and leave some bits and bobs and then build on them over the year. That allows me to do videos, and it allows me to also concentrate on poetry, which I'm hoping to get an anthology out maybe early next year, and I'm thoroughly enjoying working on that. So would you let me know? Would you like one substantially okay book with lots in it for September, October, or a really big book for a year and a half down the line? I'm in the mind of doing it into 2 volumes now, so that's that. Let's see what else I thought I would talk about. Writing retreat, Down to Live. Yeah, thanks for all the people that added on for the question and answer. They'll be done, but it's not just 1 video, it's 2 or 3. But thank you. I'm overwhelmed with the amount of people that ask things between the community tab bit and the video. In fact, one person asked about 10 things. You know who you are. But that's great, that's fine. I'll just split them up a bit. Some might be very, very quick answers, but there's a few that I've identified that could take a whole video on their own. So if you don't hear me talking about something, it might well be that I'm keeping it for a video on it all on its own. So over the not next week, but well, who knows, over the next couple of months there'll be various question and answer videos going out, and I'm looking forward to them. I took the questions off and put them in a file, but I didn't give them any thought process, because I want to just go to them fresh. I just want to go, right, there's the question, I answer, there's the question, I answer. That's the way I work better. I'm better at just telling you what's in my head and what knowledge I have rather than trying to maybe overthink it. But I'm looking forward to that as well. And there's other things, there's the mediumship and this, that, next thing that I want to do. But I know that the summer can be a wee bit quiet. We've all got other things to do, but I'll still be putting up at least one video a week, I think. Although I will be taking my fortnight off in July, nearer the end. So we're not going anywhere, but again, I'm doing a writing retreat in the cottage next week, and then for a couple of weeks at the end of July, we will be having a country cottage staycation in our own cottage. So yeah, it's I'm just looking for ways for Jim and I to kind of mark things. When we had the shop, blessed be, you had your holidays, you had your bank holiday Mondays, and I mean Jim's retired now, but with myself I can end up working when I feel up to it, and that can be in a wee chunk and then there's nothing. But I don't really factor in, right, this is a fortnight where it's Jim and I and seeing the kids and this, that and next thing, and having some nice meals, or maybe just treating ourselves in a way and having visitors over. So we'll be doing that, and that'll be lovely too. But I'm going to try and keep the videos coming, because if you drop them, the algorithm drops you. It's as simple as that. So thank you for everybody when I was off, sort of keeping punching in and looking at the videos. Oh, there's another thing, let's see. Yeah, there's another, I know that some people support the channel through coffee, and through the PayPal button, and also thank you, because I know that a lot of you buy my books and they're a lifesaver. But I've recently qualified for what's it called now, excuse me. Yeah, a super thanks video. Is a super thanks YouTube thing. It's a button that's under the video, and it says, I think it says thanks on it with a heart, and that allows you to support the channel just while you're on the video and clicking, and it gives you, it goes through AdSense and stuff like that. What's not so great is that they've got buttons that are like £2, £5, £10 and up. So I don't like the pressure of that, In coffee, you can give a donation of £1 if you want, or you can buy a £4 coffee. But if you want to get me a skinny latte instead of the £4 at coffee, it could be the £2 on super thanks. You know what I mean? I mean, it's good, but I'm not one that likes to see necessarily a £50 donation button under this. So it says like 2, 5, 10 and 50, I think, and there's not other options. And I think if I went on anybody's channel and there was like, oh, you can give us 2, 5 or 50, I'd be like, oh geez. But please know that's not me. that's not, this is set up for channels to help people support them. But no, I haven't put a £50 button on my thanks channel thing. I just need you to know that, because it's lovely getting the coffees. It's lovely getting the support, but if I ever thought that any of you, and I'll put the waggly finger up, if any of you hit any amount of button, whether it's £1, £2, £5 or whatever, and you could not afford it, I would be so upset. I would be raging at you, to be honest. Hard times, keep your money. If you can spare a wee bit occasionally for a coffee or for this, great, but only if it does not mean that you're missing out on something for yourself. Please never do that. Jim and I are fine. We don't need much. We're quite frugal. So anyway, let me check this again. Yeah, so writing retreat, question and answers coming, down to live. Thank you for everybody, new glasses. I'm not trying to discourage you from supporting the channel. It is lovely, but I really, you know, with the cost of living going up and everything like that, what I'm trying to say is I never expect it, never. When it comes in and it's a wee bit and it's nice, that's great, and it's a real thrill, but it's never expected, never in any way. So thank you. You know, I know sometimes people leave reviews on my books or talk about the channel or share things. If you could do that, that'd be lovely. And obviously, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the likes button, hit the bell bar, all the things that I'm meant to tell you to do every video. I think it's called a call to action. They tell people to give a call to action so that everybody will click on things, and I forget to do it all the time, which is fine. But if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and press like and comment. I've got loads of comments from the last wee things from the last video that went up to get back to before the writing retreat, so I'll do that. But I keep losing what I'm going to say. Yeah, thank you for everybody that's liking the stories of the other beings that I see and that we feel around the cottage. And oh, I've got another saga that's happened in the last few weeks that, you know, first of all, I sort of tell Jim, and he's like, well, okay, just watch out for that, see what happens. And then other people start saying, I dreamt about you in such and such, or I get all these non-coincidental things happening. And when one of them starts, there's normally a reason for it. And I'm in the middle of one just now. But I think I'll wait till I've got a wee bit more idea of what's going on. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll get fed up during the writing week and just say, I want to tell them about these beings. So yeah, thank you everybody. What I was going to say before I get into that is thank you everybody just for taking part in the channel, for commenting, for watching the videos, to be honest, and for being such a lovely community. A lot of people say, you know, it's such a nice channel and there's not much argument or anything on it, and that's true. Had a troll the other week, but dealt with that. It's just, I think people are getting very, very divided, and there's certain cases where one almost rabid spirituality is the only way, and because I'm not of that belief, I'm going to hell and burn with little devils poking me and whatever, and I've got to repent, and I thought, oh my God, all these hoops I've got to jump through just to pretend to be a good person, you know. Never mind, I'm doomed. When I got it, I was like, Jim, look at this, I'm doomed, lad, I'm doomed. And he's like, oh yes, you're doomed, I'm doomed too. So we had a good laugh, but it's sad, isn't it, that religion can cause such division. And don't get me wrong, religion, when it's lived like the way my dad's followed his religion, with a very spiritual heart and an understanding of live and let live, religion can be an excellent force for good. But at the moment, there's a lot of extremists out there, and I wish, if there was one thing I wish we could step back from, is this division. But anyway, so, oh my God, that's been a long coffee and chat. But I do look forward to the summer and then the autumn with you, and I hope you're all well and that you're not suffering too much from whether it's drought or whether it's too much rain or whether it's hail or snow or whatever. Look after yourselves, okay? And I love yous and leave yous and see you soon. Many blessings now. Bye.